Hey everyone, welcome to Intuitive Gems. In this video, I'm going to do a kind of a divine goddess card reading today. I was feeling drawn to kind of tap into that feminine energy. I don't know if it's just me, but I've really been in that vibe of wanting to just really harness that feminine power, that goddess power. And so I was feeling like I needed to work with these two decks today. Now I have my Doreen Virtue Goddess Guidance cards. And then I also have my Alana Fairchild Love Your Inner Goddess. Both of these are Oracle decks. And I thought, you know, let's go ahead and pull a few cards and kind of see what the message is that the Divine Feminine has for us today. Now, I thought about doing individual zodiac signs, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to focus on the elements. So I will just do earth sign, water sign, you know, fire and air. And so I thought that, you know, that way if you are just kind of feeling like you want to connect with any type of goddess, feminine spirit, feminine energy, goddess power, anything like that, then at least you can kind of really tune in to these cards and also kind of figure out what it is that you need to know at this time. So the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to start with the Goddess Guidance cards, and then I will do a Love Your Inner Goddess card. Now I'm not sure how many cards of each deck I'm going to pull from, but let's just go ahead and see what happens. So I think I'm going to start off with air sign. So for those of you who are an air sign, I am definitely going to connect to whatever the message is that the Goddess Spirit has for you at this time. Okay, what is the message for air signs that they need to hear right now? What is the message for our air signs? Now, since 3 cards fell out of the deck, I'm just going to go with it. So the first card we have is Ishtar. The second card we have is Damara. And the third card we have is Hathor. Now, please forgive me if I'm not pronouncing any of these correctly. Feel free to correct me in the comments. I'm totally cool with that. So the first card we have for our earth signs is Ishtar, and this talks about boundaries. Love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy. So I know this is something that I work on quite a bit, but I guess there's somebody out there who really needs to hear this and who needs to work on this. So your first message, air sign, is boundaries. The second message we've got for you is guiding children. You are good at helping, counseling, and healing children. Use your skills to help children now. Another good message, especially if you are a parent or if you work with children. And finally, the third card for our air signs is Hathor, receptivity. Allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and ability to give to others. Very, very powerful. Very, very powerful. So air signs, these are your goddess cards and your message from the goddess spirit. Now we're going to go into the Love Your Inner Goddess cards from Alana Fairchild. And I really love this deck. The artwork is absolutely stunning. And air sign. Your message is rock star. I am a million different things at a million different times. I am me with no apologies. Beautiful. And if you look at the artwork on here, you can see it's got a butterfly kind of design. And I know a lot of us can relate to this, being a million different things at a million different times, especially at different stages and phases in our life. So this is the goddess message for our air signs. Let's go ahead and do the earth signs next. So now we are open to receiving the goddess energy spirit message for earth signs. Lakshmi, Kuan Yin, and Aphrodite. Now, I am a Virgo, so I am an earth sign, and I am totally jiving with these three cards here. Lakshmi is actually one of my favorite deities, goddesses to work with. I'm actually going to start working with her more this year. But Kuan Yin, I'm still kind of learning about her. I've heard so many wonderful things about her and the being a goddess and what she represents. And Aphrodite, I love that too. I think that's a very passionate card. So let's start with Lakshmi. This says bright future. Stop worrying. Everything is going to be fine. And I can't tell you how much I need to hear that right now. Second card for earth signs is Kuan Yin. It's all about compassion. Release judgments about yourself and others and focus on the love and light that is within everyone. Very beautiful. It's about compassion. Finally, our third card is Aphrodite, inner goddess. Awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. Now, like I said, Aphrodite always reminds me of passion and being like a very fiery, warm, sensual goddess. So I really resonate with all three of these cards. Like I said, I am an earth sign, and I'm really totally feeling the vibe with this one. Now let's go ahead and draw a Love Your Inner Goddess card. And the card we have are all good things are wild and free. Look at how beautiful. And this is card number 1 in the deck, wild and free. All good things are wild and free. Again, I totally resonate with this card as an earth sign. And you know what? This is totally true. Why put any restrictions or limitations on ourselves? You know, let's just kind of live in that wild and free energy and that wild and free spirit. And these are the goddess cards for earth signs. All right, let's go ahead and move into fire signs. All right, what is the message for our fire signs at this time? What is the message for our fire signs? Oh, that one literally just flew out. All right, fire signs. The spirits definitely want to talk to you. First card you got was Unag. I think that's how you pronounce it. Again, if I am mispronouncing it, I apologize. And fire signs, you also got the card of Lakshmi. And then we have White Tara. White Tara. So let's go ahead and take a look at this first card. Again, I'm not sure how to pronounce this, but I want to say it's Unagi or Unag. This card says, easy does it. There is no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. Then fire sign, you also have Lakshmi. Bright future. Stop worrying. Everything is going to be fine. Then we have White Tara, sensitivity. You are becoming increasingly sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships, environments, situations, and chemicals. Love that one. You know, it's really important to protect our feelings and just our comfort sometimes, you know, and I think that's what this card is really pointing out, that we really need to be guarded for our bodies, our space, our spirit, and our minds. All right, let's go ahead and pull a Love Your Inner Goddess card. And fire signs. What message do the fire signs need to know from Goddess Energy and Goddess Spirit at this time? Okay. Oops. Beautiful Bandit. Beautiful Bandit. Now this card, look at the artwork on that. Very pretty. But because there's no description on the card, I'm going to read what it says in the guidebook. All right. Beautiful Bandit. You can choose right now to feel good about yourself. If you've been beating yourself up, stop it now. Don't let anyone else decide how you should feel about yourself. Taking responsibility for your actions means that when you have done something that you feel is out of integrity, you do something about it that is constructive and useful. Damning yourself with judgment or allowing another to steal your self-esteem is neither of those things. The Divine Mother is telling you to forgive yourself and use your energy now to live the best life that you can. That's a beautiful, beautiful message. So this card basically is just reminding us, or reminding all fire signs, to really be gentle with yourself and not to feel guilty or that you owe someone something because you may have made a mistake or done something wrong. We all have. But you know what? Forgive yourself, correct the situation as best you can, and move forward. And this is the Goddess cards, Goddess message for fire signs. All right, and now let's move into the Goddess message for our water signs. These cards are so beautiful. I really need to start working with them more. All right, what is the message our water signs need to know from Goddess Spirit? We have Guinevere. I think it's Annie or Aini. And then we have Dana. This is a really pretty card. Guinevere, true love. The romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. Very beautiful. And I think this is Annie or Aini. This card is leap of faith. Take a risk and put your heart's true desire into action. And your third card is Dana, High Priestess. You have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teaching. Very interesting, water signs. These cards seem to be like cards of definitely taking action, making plans, moving forward. You've got true love, leap of faith, and then High Priestess. And this talks about your knowledge. This talks about taking action and being confident in those actions. And then it has the romantic stirrings of your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. So this is really about taking the action and really keeping yourself open to receive and open to trust that beautiful love that is definitely coming your way. All right, and let's go ahead and do a Love Your Inner Goddess card. You've got the Queen of Hearts. Water signs, the Queen of Hearts. Now this is such a powerful, powerful card, because whenever I think of Queen, I always think of that very strong, like a quiet strength. Not someone who has to force something, but someone who just really has that confidence in knowing that things are going to go her way. And I find it interesting that we got this Queen of Hearts with the High Priestess card. So that definitely tells me there's a lot of leadership and power symbolism with you in this message. So let me go ahead and read in the guidebook, since there's no description on this card, what the message is for Queen of Hearts. Your heart has been chosen by the divine to be a temple for spiritual light, an inner place where grace and healing can dwell. This is very special. A temple is kept clean and pure, scented with sacred perfumes of incense, made beautiful with our feelings of reverence and love for the Spirit. Kept uncluttered and spacious so that as much spiritual presence as possible can enter. When Spirit enters and fills the temple of the heart, things of extraordinary beauty take place. Even the apparently impossible becomes possible. Clear your heart temple with forgiveness, gratitude, and love for the Spirit, so it can fulfill its divine destiny of being a sacred channel for beautiful divine grace. Love it. So, water signs, this is a beautiful message for you. I hope that you resonate with it, and I hope that it does kind of give you something to think about, at least over the next few days as you move forward in your feminine energy. So that's going to wrap up this goddess energy card reading for all signs, or I should say basically for all the elements. If you have any questions or anything about anything we talked about today, or comments or observations, feel free to leave those down in the comment section below. All right, thank you so much for taking the time to watch. I'll see you next time.